Hey, this is Max with Aura, and today we're talking about what to do if a family member opens a credit card in your name. When most people picture an identity thief, they often think of a hacker in a dark-lit room or a hardened criminal with no regard for the law. What they don't envision is their parent, child, spouse, or even grandchild. But familial fraud, in which family members steal your identity, open credit cards in your name, and commit other types of fraud, is on the rise. Over 70% of child identity fraud cases are committed by someone that the family knows. And in the case of older family members, relatives commit 6 out of 10 cases of elder financial abuse. In this video, we'll take a look at what you need to know about family identity theft and what you can do if a relative opens a card in your name. So how does a relative open a credit card in your name to begin with? First, family members are often privy to information that is inaccessible to non-relatives. Opening a new credit card account at most requires a name, basic contact information, gross annual income, and employment status. Second, the perpetrators of family identity theft can use their relationships with the victim to keep credit card fraud a secret. If identity thieves live in the same home with you, they can hide bills and answer phone calls from creditors without your knowledge. Family identity theft can happen in several different ways, so you should be cautious of the following most common situations: elder fraud, child identity theft, spousal fraud, other family fraud, which includes siblings and more distant relatives, and deceased family fraud, also known as ghosting. So if you think that a family member did open a credit card in your name, here's what you need to do next. Number 1, decide if you want to confront the family member. If you don't confront the family member, you could be liable for all of the debts that they've accumulated. Even if you don't want the family member to get in trouble, you won't be able to fully recover from identity theft without filing a police report and an official complaint with the FTC. Number 2, call the credit card issuer and cancel the account. When you call the credit card company, explain what happened. They'll close your account and walk you through the next steps. Number 3, before you file a police and identity theft report, gather any evidence of financial fraud. Some things you should include are a recent copy of your credit report showing the fraudulent accounts, credit card statements showing transactions that you didn't make or authorize, debt collection letters or other evidence of outstanding debts that you didn't take out, and also include any proof or correspondence with the family member who stole your identity. Number 4, report the identity theft to the FTC. An official identity theft report with the FTC is required to prove your identity has been stolen, shut down fraudulent accounts, and repair your credit. So go to identitytheft.gov and follow the instructions there to file your claim. Number 5, file a police report with local law enforcement. Filing a police report isn't always necessary when it comes to identity theft. However, it is a requirement in the case of family identity theft or when you know the perpetrator. Here's why. Withholding information may make you complicit if this person is later accused of other crimes. There may already be police records in your name, which can only be cleared if you file a police report. To file a police report, either call the non-emergency line or go in person. Make sure that you have your FTC report and any other proof of the crime. Number 6, place a fraud alert with all 3 credit bureaus. A fraud alert requires companies or lenders to verify your identity before issuing new credit in your name. Number 7, consider freezing your credit. A credit freeze is an additional security measure that stops anyone from accessing your credit report, even you. This means that you won't be able to open new accounts or take out loans until you lift the freeze. Unfreezing your credit shouldn't take more than an hour, but that's not always a guarantee. It could take longer. However, with Aura, you can instantly lock and unlock your Experian credit file with a single click. Number 8, dispute fraudulent charges and clean up your credit report. Call any company where fraud has occurred and dispute new accounts, incorrect information, and fraudulent transactions on your credit report. Number 9, change your passwords and secure your online accounts. If your financial and personal information has been compromised, your online accounts could also be at risk. So immediately change your bank account login and email passwords. And number 10, consider signing up for identity theft protection. Identity theft protection monitors all of your accounts for signs of fraud. If someone from your family or even a complete stranger is trying to steal your identity, you'll receive a notification in near real time so that you can shut them down. With Aura, you get all of this, including family identity theft protection for your children and elderly relatives. So if you're ready to get started, head to aura.com and sign up for a 14-day free trial. We'll see you next time.